But if we're talking about a campaign for a specific persona, we definitely try to map out all of the content that's supporting a specific need or pain point together. So we know that these blogs are supporting this gated content, and this gated content is promoted in this way. And it could be a myriad of ways that we promote it, either through email marketing or email nurturing, or through paid search, paid social, as well as at outbound prospecting from our SDR team. We have triggers in place that kind of let the SDR know when an important prospect, assuming they've converted at some point on our site, because that's the only way that HubSpot knows who they are, is if they've once converted, or they will follow them with cookies, but you won't know what pages they've been to until they've converted. Right. Bob Smith, for example, prior to converting, checked out all of this stuff on your website. So absolutely, we're looking at that information as we're doing outbound prospecting, but we're also looking at that information when we want to report to the executives how marketing has influenced revenue. All of our goals line up to that revenue influence, and we have a pretty lofty goal. So HubSpot does have a great tool for revenue attribution, but I think it works better when you have a simplified buying process that can remove a person, right? If it's more automated, if it's more online, I can choose online to just, check out something, then that HubSpot kind of revenue attribution works really, really well. Our buying cycles are pretty long. The process is a little more complicated. So then unfortunately, the process for identifying revenue influence and revenue attribution is a little more laborious as well. And we 100% will use that source information and see the timing of when they engaged with marketing content, because we may not have turned a certain person into a lead. It could have been a salesperson who reached out and added them to the database. But if they engaged with their content along that process, along the buyer's journey, then we for sure influence them. We help develop trust. We help to educate them. And as they're working the sales team collaboratively, we've been able to bring that prospect forward in their journey. So we want to be able to say, we influence that sale.